I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Morning, everyone.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, if I'd have known, I'd have worn one.
All right,
No comment.
I'll make a motion. The Board of Commissioners motions to suspend the December 10th, 2024 special meeting minutes.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
In accordance with the Ohio Revised Code 121.22G3, the Board of Commissioners moves into executive session to conference with an attorney for a public body concerning disputes involving the public body that are subject of pending or imminent court action.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes. You joining us?
Did you, Michelle, you want me to?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
So come on up and have a seat.
take a motion. Come on.
Ready?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to come out of executive session.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
Is there any action?
No action.
I still don't have that down.
You'll get it next year.
I get it tomorrow.
Thank you.
Steve,
Happy
very much for
holidays.
coming.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thanks, Jackie.
Sure.
Now sit down.
Go sit down.
I don't want to sit.
Now go sit.
Are they coming?
They don't know that you want them.
Oh,
They're in the.
whistle wouldn't be good.
Go ahead. I can't.
I can loud.
Sabrina can.
I don't need my fingers.
You can't do those two things?
I can do it.
Man, I never
I
do
do.
that.
I tried to do this and that came out and I stopped. My fingers were always dirty.
So you made it
Morning,
work.
ladies.
Good morning.
Morning, morning.
Good morning.
All right. We're gonna present your proclamation right now.
Right now.
Right now. Proclamation, be a Santa to a senior. Whereas the Homestead continues the legacy of significant and vital Be a Santa to Seniors program, comprising another holiday season of joy for the lonely seniors in need for a visit Portage County. And whereas this wonderful program supports older adults who may be overlooked, isolated, or alone during the holidays, to remind them that they are cherished in our community with various types of gifts that make big impact and help area seniors combat the holiday blues. And whereas
The Be a Santa to a Senior program in Portage County has been giving back to community for 21 years and ensures that gifts will be delivered to seniors in time for the holidays with a friendly visit. And whereas Homestead offices are partnering with the Portage County Sheriff's Office, local first responders, along with Portage County Senior Centers, churches, and other community agencies to provide gifts to about 250 seniors in Portage County from the various Be a Santa to a Senior tree location. Now therefore it be resolved
That the Portage County Board of Commissioners is proud to recognize the incredible efforts of Homestead and Portage County as they honor and remember our senior citizens and present a companionship during the holiday season through a Be a Santa to a Senior program. And be it further resolved that the Portage County Board of Commissioners encourages all residents to remember our senior citizens throughout the year, but especially during the holiday season. Signed by your three Portage County Commissioners.
Alrighty. You guys wanna come up for a picture and then we got Cassidy's for the team?
somebody gets to stand next to me.
How are you?
Thank you so much. We appreciate you so
Oh, please, thank you.
much. My job is
There you go. Put you down there.
Okay, I have two phones here.
Yeah, I did.
Smile.
Pause, freeze.
Here, I don't want that in the picture.
Aw.
Okay. Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, these are our most
Good to see you. Have a good
seniors
holiday.
in need.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and my daughter
Nice to
dropped
see
my
you.
stuff off.
Nice to see you.
Thank
Looks
you.
amazing.
I'm gonna give you that.
Take care.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies, for coming in for that.
I have your phone.
And you're welcome to stay for the rest of the morning. with
Bring any
us.
cookies or anything? 'Cause, you know, I like
I don't know how
cookies.
Santa does it, but the workshop's pretty
I
busy.
like cookies.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Oh,
Great
sorry,
job.
Missy.
Appreciate it.
Dan, please, come on up, sir. Water Resources.
Morning. Cold out?
It's gonna warm up.
I didn't feel anything.
All right, let me, quick order of business. It looked like we had a customer reach out to us, and essentially the backstory is the lady's house was her father's house. She's out of state. Her father passed away in 2020. We've continued to send billing. This is sewer only. This is within the City of Ravenna Water District. So we only supply sewer services. We continued to send bills, and eventually, after a year, they get sent to the auditor's office for certification. So that's been going on for some time. Recently, I guess it came to her attention that we have been billing her and requested a refund.
Nobody's living in there?
Nobody's living in the house. We reached out to the City of Ravenna just to ensure that the water has been shut off there. It has, I think since 2022. So we would like to waive the fee for the sewer up to the point where we are capable of doing that, which would be the last unassessed, the bill that would have been, I think, what was it, September? I believe it was-
30th, 24.
Yep. So it'd be September of this year. Moving forward, we can waive those fees if possible, given the permission of the BOC. Anything prior to that falls into the auditor's office. And to be perfectly honest, it wouldn't be my recommendation anyway. There is a process that we go through to shut sewer services off. They do have to fill this form out, and they've been receiving the bills as well over this time. So
She has been Arizona?
Yeah,
Says not
Florida,
enough.
I believe, but I'm not quite sure if the bills have been forwarded. I'm not sure what their situation is, why they haven't noticed the billing, but
Okay.
this is where we're at this point.
Yeah, I see no problem.
I'm good.
Nope, I'm
Good.
good.
Good?
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So,
We'll do the resolution.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners accepts the recommendation of Water Resource Director Daniel Blakely and authorizes a refund of $146.59 for sewer services for 6850 Henderson Street from September 30th, 2024 to present day.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes. Thank you, Dan.
Okay, thank you so much, and
Alright.
have a Merry Christmas.
You as well.
Have a great
My
holiday.
next Miss Kelly
Yeah,
Jo.
yes, you are, Miss Kelly Jo.
And I thought that was my pen.
Morning.
Good morning. I haven't seen you for a few weeks.
I know. I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah.
Congratulations, and
Thank you.
but not congratulations, right?
No.
But we're gonna
That's
miss
good.
you.
That's good.
New chapter though.
Yep.
All right. Our data report is a little bit incomplete just because I wanted to get in to present something before the county closed, and so in January you'll have a full data report for November.
Okay.
But there's some in there. I have not really seen anything significant related to data changes unless you had some questions. We end the year, I have a benefit bridge story, so we're at 53 individuals, and I will share that. Everything is consistent in our world with adult and child protective services, and we ended November with 187 employees. So I don't know if you had any questions. I'll share the benefit bridge story with you.
Please.
This participant's currently residing at Hopetown in their sober living facility. He was enrolled in October of 2024. He's actively participating. He's in the process of getting his peer supporter credentials as he wants to obtain his CDCA and help others that are, thriving in recovery. His sobriety's back on track. He's maintained employment with the same company, and so we've been able to help him with financial literacy and incentives for maintaining employment and gas to and from work. So continues to be
Good.
successful.
Fantastic.
Good.
Good job. Well done.
It lives on.
It lives
this
on.
benefit bridge stuff.
Always.
Yeah, good stuff. The next is a flyer. Well, no, I'm not a flyer. We are our comprehensive case management program that runs out of our Ohio Means Jobs office. Started years ago for those 14 to 24-year-olds. We are so excited we're taking our program into the juvenile correction facility.
Excellent.
Yeah, Judge Smith and Jay Lee Worthy are excited to have us, and hopefully we can be really creative and get those kids prepared as they transition out of detention. So it's next chapter in that program too. So I just
Good.
wanted you to be aware of that. And then a flyer that's in your packet. So
Yeah.
we had a Boy Scout troop many years ago that built a beautiful wood display case, and we had it in our lobbies for years where we'd have some simple food products for people that would come in and apply for food assistance, but it takes about 7 days to get an actual card for food assistance. They ship them from Texas. So while we have food distribution centers throughout the community, there are people that are actually hungry when they walk in our doors. So that has been a success over the years, but with the food insecurity, we've not been able to maintain the supply. So we formed a small committee and we decided that we're gonna partner with Catholic Charities. And so most of the items will be available in grocery bags at Catholic Charities on Main, but they will give us some very small supplies here, so that again, if people are truly hungry and they have to be, transporting that, they have some takeaways. So we're excited. It just looks a little bit different, but the partnership is gonna be great, and we're
Sounds
gonna
like a good partnership.
continue to tackle that food challenge. Next is an update. Our Present for Kids campaign was the best ever. Each kid in foster care received at a minimum 8 gifts
What?
this Christmas.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
And thank you all and your families. So many of your families also outreached to us this year. I just want to acknowledge what was a little bit different this year is in addition to you all supporting that Christmas tree in your lobby, we also had Christmas trees at Bean and the Baker, at Neomed, at Cerna and Sons, at Munn Chiropractic, 3 Portage Community Banks, Sunshine Cupcakes, Trinity Lutheran Church in Kent, and Reed Library. So we think that the growth of this had a lot to do with the trees in the community too. So
Very
That's
good.
fantastic.
great stuff.
Great.
Yep.
Great done, well done.
And we started an annual where we also, I made a connection with the senior group that was just here, so we're gonna talk a little bit about collaborating, but our seniors that we work with in Adult Protective Services each year get a gift bag from us, so we'll be delivering 40 gift baskets to our 40 APS clients this year. So I just wanted to give you that update. And I don't have anything visual for you, but if you remember, you supported the new charter for the Portage 50 Plus Committee.
Yeah.
And we're creating a beautiful 2025 calendar of our community partners. So in January, I hope to be able to show you that. Also, as far as the update on the AARP community living surveys, we've
Yeah, I
had
was just
about
gonna ask.
100 have come back. So while it's not
Hundreds or 100?
100.
Okay.
But we've passed them on to Direction Home. It's still very meaningful data. So we look forward to presenting the report to you on 2025 on what our seniors are saying. They're gonna help to keep them supported in Portage County. So to be continued on that. And that was it on my open agenda. I have one resolution and an executive session. Shall I move to the resolution?
Yep.
Okay, the resolution is something that we present to you annually, and it gives me as your JFS director the authority to request and sign inter-county adjustment agreements, and those are between other counties when we share funding and those types of things, and we report out to you quarterly on that space, so it's just a routine resolution that you all.
Okay. I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to assign authority to the Director of Portage County Jobs and Family Services to serve as the board's designee with authority to request and sign inter-county adjustment agreements on behalf of Portage County.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
Okay, in accordance with Ohio Revised Code 121.22 G1, the Board of Commissioners moves into executive session to consider the employment of a public employee.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes. It's your exercise for today, Barb.
I guess so.
Mark's so awesome.
I'll make a motion to come out of executive session.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Tony,
Yes.
is there any action?
No action. Thank you.
Commissioner, please, best wishes to you.
Thank you.
On behalf of JFS, we thank you for all your support of our
Thank you.
programs and us, and we wish you well, and we will miss you.
Thank you
And
very much.
everybody else, Merry Christmas, and thank you.
Thank you, Kelly Jo. Appreciate
Thank you,
this.
Kelly Jo. Yeah,
This is
With Atlas.
Cassidy.
Sure. Welcome. Oh, hello, ladies.
Hello, how are you?
Hey,
Good.
didn't we just see you guys?
We're back like a month ago.
It's like the
Felt
Boxy
like forever
twins.
ago.
It's like the Boxy twins.
It was a little warmer the last.
Is there a
it
public
was a little
defender?
warmer.
Yeah.
Public defender here?
Well, 9:55. Is there anyone out in the hallway?
Did it warm up outside?
No.
Just checking.
Debbie said, oh, we're gonna get so much snow and there's a dusting and we're not
Yeah.
expecting snow, just wind.
Just cold.
It's gonna rain next week.
But it's
Hey,
cold.
Tony. No one's out there. We might as well pick Jackie.
Absolutely.
She's like 10
Jackie.
minutes.
All right. Jackie.
So I have just one brief discussion item. We were talking about the opioid funds in
Mhm.
the
Yes, yes.
last session, so I just wanted to bring you an update. It's a tentative update because a lot of these settlements, you don't really know when they're gonna be settled, so.
Or when they disperse.
Right. Okay, so I've listed our cash balance currently, and this includes 8 additional settlements that we didn't know we were gonna get or when they were gonna disperse from drug companies. So this year we got an additional $487,000. So
Besides of these numbers? Or that 480?
in addition to what we were anticipating.
Okay.
So that's why the cash balance is just over $1 million. The annual contributions that we've confirmed, that's the 81,000 that we know we're gonna get for an additional likely 15 years. So it's I think a minimal total because there will be other settlements coming in.
Yeah,
But
they'll
this-
continue to.
Yeah, so this is probably the minimum that we would get, but this is what we know right now. And then the commitments that we've looked at, so we've got Hopetown. This is another, I think we have another 8 years with Hopetown. So that's 25,000 at 8 years.
I think Hopetown, we only did 5 years and then it was renewable.
They had to
Renewable
come
for
in
5
and talk
years.
after 5 years.
Okay,
Well, he's been in to talk to us.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
to-
each year.
To renew that
Yeah.
rather than just give a carte blanche 10
Okay.
years or 15 years.
And then we have
And then this is what we discussed on Tuesday, which
Mhm.
would be the support of the homeless shelter for 10 years. So this is like across the life, how much it would cost. And then I just listed 1 year, for the drug testing for Mid-America Court Services because, I wasn't certain that we were committing every year to that, but this would go up if we, if we
Yeah, I think
commit.
we have to. That's a requirement for the specialized dockets. And that's why we had to take it on to be able to do after hours and holidays. So that's gonna be an ongoing expense for the certifications.
So we could project that out for, several years. I mean, if we project that out for, I don't know,
Mhm.
for the
3 to
life
5,
of the settlement, but maybe for 5 years. But so
Mhm.
if that's 5 years, then this goes up to about 900,000 to $1 million in commitments, against the minimal income of 2.2 million. So just
Mhm.
wanted to show you the balance of what's gonna be coming in versus the
Yeah.
commitments.
So we did this under treatment and recovery for the most part. There's no enforcement in this?
So pretty much they've said it's for opioid abatement, but it's mostly treatment and recovery now. That's just been what the board has
Yeah.
decided on to this point.
What do you mean enforcement?
Like script fraud?
I don't think we have much
No,
to do
this
with that.
has to
Yeah, we
do
do.
with the
But
recovery.
Every
aspect.
law enforcement officer in the state does.
I know that. That part I know. And this was, the opioid assessment was for mostly treatment, not no law enforcement or anything like that. It was
No.
strictly for treatment.
No, it's for
Then we read the wrong one, but okay.
FUD. It's mainly for those that
Suffer
have
addiction.
suffered from addiction, and how do we help treat those folks that have fallen prey?
And I think it's for
To the
treatment
opiate.
and making sure that they don't, like, you know,
Relapse.
the
Mhm.
probation and checking in
And
with
that's
them.
it. And you know what, Jackie? Cause it also can be used like for the scram bracelets, I think.
Yeah, I think
and stuff that
anything that
helps.
is prevention
What's a
of,
scram bracelet?
That's where they monitor.
Oh, the
them.
ankle braces. Okay.
You have one.
It's on my wrist. Actually on my finger, but I took it off.
so I can look further into if there are other uses, but, you know, I think at this point, we understood it as treatment and prevention of those that are
And
in
that's,
treatment and going
that
back
is the
into.
purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to do with those impacted
Yeah.
by the opioid addiction.
Okay, so that was just the brief update of the funding, because the journal entries 2 and 3 are what we discussed on Tuesday for this,
Yeah.
this homeless shelter. so.
And that's why you ladies are here. Want to hear the first
Does
answer?
he have any questions?
Just, yeah, is there any additional questions?
Okay. All right.
All right. Is there anything else, Jackie?
I did wanna point out resolutions 1 and 2 are the adoption of the budget. The first one is for the general fund, and then the second one is for the non-general funds for 2025.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'll take it away unless anyone has any questions.
Go for it.
Okay. I'll make a motion the Board of Commissioners signs the satisfaction of mortgage for John and Karen McRae's for $2,470 on the property at 1018 Frost Road, Streetsboro, Ohio 44241, as requested by Neighborhood Development Services. Documents reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion the Board of Commissioners approve the use of Section 17 revolving loan funds in the amount of $225,000 toward the startup of a homeless shelter at 3761 Lovers Lane, as recommended by the RLF Steering Committee and Neighborhood Development Services. Funding reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I gotta go back, do have a question, cause I thought, Jen, when you were in here the other day, we were talking about taking the funds out of Section 17. So now, Jackie, we've moved it to the opioid fund.
There are two separate
Separate.
sources.
It's two,
So
yeah, it's two
the
separate
two
asks.
25 is the Section 17 RLF, and that's for the renovation and to get the doors open. The 35,000 annually is going to be from the opioid.
Okay, gotcha. All right, thank you. All right, I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners, approves the use of opioid funds from Fund 1502 in the amount of $35,000 annually for 10 years towards the support of a homeless shelter at 3761 Lovers Lane, as requested by Neighborhood Development Services and recommended by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
In accordance with Section 305.30K of the Ohio Revised Code and this Board's Resolution 21-0396 and this Board's Resolution 21-0878, the Board of Commissioners acknowledges and approves the County Administrator's approval too. I'll make a motion to direct the Auditor's Office to pay process the December 5th, 2024 bills, ACH payments, wires, journal vouchers, and then and nows as applicable, contingent upon the verification of the reports as presented by the County Auditor and reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike? Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to process the December 5th, 2024 budget amendments as reviewed and recommended by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to approve General Fund Fiscal Year 2025 Annual Appropriation Measure.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina? Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to approve the non-general funds fiscal year 2025 annual appropriation measure.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to transfer from Fund 1413, WEA Fund, to Fund 1410, Public Assistance Fund.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to transfer from Fund 0001, General Fund, to Fund 1008, Computerization Clerk Common Pleas, and Fund 1010, Computerization Clerk Muni Court.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to transfer from Fund 1414, Child Support Administration, to 1410, Public Assistance Fund.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to amend Resolution 23-0298 for approval allocations, American Rescue Plan Act, state and local fiscal recovery funds to be utilized by Portage County food programs.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to amend Resolution 24-0718 authorizing American Rescue Plan Act Fund expenditures for Project WTR 02/23070.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to amend Resolution 24-0727, transfer from Fund 1501, American Rescue Plan, to Fund 5400, Portage County Water General Administration for ARPA Project WTR 02/23070.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to declare obsolete and authorize the trade-in of 2 vehicles from the Portage County Probate Juvenile Court, and declare the necessity to lease 2 vehicles for use by the Portage County Probate Juvenile Court.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to accept the award from the U.S. Department of Justice for the BJA fiscal year 2024 Edward Byrne Memorial Justice Assistant Grant, JAG program, local solicitation on behalf of the Portage County Sheriff's Office.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to authorize the application to the Ohio Office of Criminal Justice Services 2025 Recovery Ohio Law Enforcement Fund solicitation on behalf of the Portage County Sheriff's Office.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes. Thank you,
Thank
Jackie.
you.
Gentlemen, you're up. You know, it kind of scares me when I see 3 suits walking the door at the same time. You just, I broke out into sweat there. Come on up.
As long as they don't approach you and
That's
ask
it.
to
You walked to the back of the room, so I was
Right.
okay.
You're in good shape.
If you would have been guarding the door, I.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm gonna try and keep you guys on schedule.
You're good.
So, I trust, first of all, that everyone received the letter that I sent dated November 27th.
Yes, sir.
And everybody's had an opportunity to review that. I don't take coming before you guys lightly, and requesting certain things. And I think you guys are aware of the fact that since I've been running the office for going on 7 years, this is only the second time I've approached you regarding additional positions in the public defender's office. However, this is kind of a follow-up and a piggyback on the last time that I was here. Obviously, there is a extension of our office, as you guys are aware of, the necessity to add 2 attorneys because of the caseload. And we did that at the beginning of this particular year. And we also added a legal assistant to kind of take care of those cases, prepare those cases and get them ready so that we could effectively represent the indigent criminal defendants here in Portage County. There's another step too, that's why I'm here today, because not only do we have to prepare those cases, have the manpower to review them and argue them and trial if necessary or resolve them in some fashion, but I also need people to investigate those cases, find witnesses, get statements from people, go out and try and find people. There are a number of things, serve subpoenas, there are a number of things that my investigators do. And I only have one. I've only had one as long as I've been at the public defender's office now, going on 25 years, and there's only been one investigator. At the beginning, his job was kind of spread amongst a bunch of different things. However, it's become so time constrained that he basically is in court a lot more than he's in the office to do things, because he goes to court to help with anything that takes place during the court schedule. If we compare my office to the public defender's, or to the prosecutor's office, which obviously I bring up all the time only because of the statutory the parity that we're supposed to have. The prosecutor has 8 investigators. I have 1. Basically doing pretty close to the same amount of cases. Recently, the common pleas judges, Judge Doherty, changed her schedule. It was doable when Judge Doherty's main court date on Monday was the afternoon, because Mr. Heverly, who's a retired state highway patrolman, I don't know if any of you know Mr. Heverly, he does a fantastic job at our office. He will spend all day Monday and Tuesday, or all day Monday morning in one court, afternoon in the other court. And then anytime there's felony courts, he's there with our attorneys. It poses a problem on Fridays because courts are at the same time and he can't be in 2 places, so he's usually roaming the 3rd floor. Now, beginning the beginning of December, Judge Doherty switched her schedule to the same time as Judge Pittman. So now I have him roaming the 3rd floor on 2 days. And basically, I'm just giving you what he does for the felony cases. We haven't even talked about the 1,500 misdemeanor cases that I need him to go get OVI videos or serve subpoenas or do things of that nature. So with the increase in cases is an increase in responsibilities and obligations of my office to investigate these cases, which brings me to the request for a second investigator. Cases have not been reduced. In fact, my office prepares, if I may. I'm sorry, I thought you had it. My office prepares yearly reports regarding the number of cases that are both opened and closed during the year. This is the opening sheet. So as you can see, through November, through November, we've opened 4,200 cases already. Those are brand new cases that have come into the public defender's office that we've been assigned to. Typically, we've been around 4,600 to 4,800 for the last 3 or 4 years, as I notified you before, but this still has to include another month. So, I mean, obviously,
We should be around.
it's gonna be around the same,
4,600.
it's gonna be around the same number. And you can see the breakdown as it goes with respect to the felonies and the misdemeanors. So, it's pretty consistent. The numbers haven't changed. Part 2 of the request comes to all these additional cases bring us additional research, as well as, and I know you guys are aware of the new usage of body cams. Everybody has a body cam. So you can imagine that every case that comes into our office, there's an arrest. And we have a body cam video that we have to watch. At least one, sometimes 5 or 6, depending upon how many officers come. That's each case. So the discovery has completely blown up from what we had 2, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, when police departments didn't have body cam. A lot of times that comes into certain issues, whether it's Miranda, whether it's, what happened during the interdiction, things of that nature. So we are provided those body cam videos on nearly every felony case and a lot of the misdemeanors as well. With that requires research into whether or not the appropriate steps were taken, whether there were any violations of the defendant's constitutional or statutory rights. With that requires research and writing and creation of motions with the court, which at the present time, my attorneys are doing that themselves in addition to everything else. And again, as I always tell you, you won't hear one of my employees come before you and complain about any of this. And that's not what I'm doing. I'm simply asking for a little more assistance based upon the numbers and the need and just the extension of everything that we're responsible to do as part of being zealous and you know, working to help the clients. I've also broken down, recently I was down at the State Public Defender Summit, and we were, as you may or may not know, there's a new state public defender. Elizabeth Miller took over for Mr. Young. And despite that fact, she doesn't, let me just make this clear. She doesn't kind of keep us in the loop regarding the percentage of reimbursement as often as Mr. Young used to. In fact, I've only received one update this year by way of letter that I know you guys get as well. But when I was down there, the projections are the same. They're still at 78%. They haven't changed. So that's the projected rate for the rest of this year and the projected rate for calendar year 2025. However, as you know, those rates are based upon what they've set aside on a monthly basis, their $18 million number, and what they get with respect to submissions for purposes of not only court-appointed cases, but as we know, modifications as we're doing here in Portage County, renovating of the office. So those are subject to fluctuation, as we know. I think I broke that down with respect to on a yearly basis. I used the court class or the county classifications for the pay breakdown, asking literally for $22,000 out of the budget to fund both of these positions. That would be minus the reimbursement from the current reimbursement rate from the county. One of the things that we talked about with respect to a legal intern is the perfect position for either someone who's just out of law school looking for some experience, or a third-year law student as they finish their last year. As I've indicated to you in the past when I've talked to you, when I first started this job as the director, and I would advertise for positions, I would get a number of resumes. I'm not getting that anymore. What I see this as being is a stepping stone to bringing someone into my office, teaching them how we run the office, what we do, and then kind of having a built-in
Like feeder system.
exactly, resource for purposes of replacing attorneys down the road. I can tell you that's probably coming because I have one attorney who's 72, who's probably going to be retiring in a couple of years, and another one who's hinted at retirement. Mr. Carfolo, my chief associate, has hinted at retirement. He's, you know, to the point where he's ready to retire, but he just hasn't given me a date. So eventually, we're going to be replacing two very experienced attorneys. If there's any questions that you have that I can answer that I haven't either spelled out in the letter or in my explanation, I'd be more than happy to answer them at this time.
I think it's pretty clear himself. It's not a great ask.
No, and I try not to come here unless it's something that I feel is necessary and that we absolutely need to effectively operate the office.
Any questions,
No,
comments?
I'm good.
Questions, comments?
Thank you for your time, I do appreciate it.
Thanks for coming in.
I
You're
almost-
perfect, you're
almost
perfect.
kept you on time.
What, tell me just briefly.
Sure.
With the, construction.
The bids are opening, I believe, December 27th.
Okay.
So the bids will be submitted up until January 21st or 22nd.
Okay.
I don't recall off the top of my head. Those dates
Yeah,
are
yeah.
close. So I would guess, I'm gonna guess construction March,
Okay.
somewhere in there, maybe April.
Send me an invitation when it opens.
Absolutely, I will certainly do so. And thank you for that, I mean, I appreciate it. It's,
Yeah. And I wanna know if the cigar room's included in that.
uh,
Bourbon cigar room, those steps, that,
yeah,
just saying.
maybe we'll see if I can get them to finish the upstairs and we can.
There you
get
go,
that
we can.
part into it.
Thank you for coming in,
Thank you
appreciate
for
it.
your
Have a great
time.
holidays.
Thank you
gentlemen.
guys for coming in.
Thank you.
Human resources.
Tammy, good morning.
How are you guys doing?
Good, I mean, this is unusual to see you again.
I know, well, you know. Last meeting of the year, might as well make an appearance,
There you
right? Okay, so the contract for our HRIS system, when we went into contract with an Ascensus, which was done back in December of '21. You guys signed that contract. And then we rolled that out, implemented it throughout '22, and then we actually finished the implementation of it in '23 for the recruiting by the beginning of '23. What I had learned once I came on board was unfortunately Ascensus had an acquisition and was bought out 7 days after we all went into contract in
Oh, really?
2021. So that new company that has bought them out they reference themselves as UKG, but they are a Kronos system, but it's a UKG company that bought them out. So what I'm looking to do is just, our contract with Ascensus, in theory, is done in early 25, so we're looking to continue our contract, but under the terms of UKG now because they're the owner, and to actually implement a UKG product over the Ascensus product,
Okay.
which is a much better product.
Is it?
Absolutely, yes. So that's kind of why I'm here.
All right. Great, that sounds good to me.
Great.
Any questions, any comments,
No,
questions?
I've already talked about it, it's a great
Okay.
program.
Okay. Mike?
Okay. All right,
You're
then
good.
I will
Alright,
cover
so-
that under internal services.
Yes, I think the resolution is in there, so yes,
Very good.
thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Tammy.
Okay,
Good to see you.
thank you.
Fire away.
Yeah, let's go to miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous?
Yeah, 'cause I got a bunch and I got the add-on too. All right, I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners acknowledge the SFY 2024 expenditures mandated share calculation for SFY 2026 from the Ohio Department of Jobs and Family Services.
Second,
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
yes.
Tony?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners approves the November 2024 adjustments to the Portage County Water, Portage County Sewer, and Streetsboro Sewer billing accounts as reported on the adjustment report submitted and reviewed by the Department of Water Resources.
Second,
Second, or roll call, Michelle.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Shannon.
Mike?
yes.
Tony?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners acknowledge receipt of the Canal Disposition Report and Intake Report for November 2024 through December 1st, 2024, as presented by Chief Dog Warden Dave McIntyre.
Second,
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
yes.
Tony?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners acknowledge receipt of the December 9th, 2024 certificate of the county auditor that the total appropriations from each fund do not exceed the official estimate of resources as presented by the Portage County Auditor's Office.
Second,
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
yes.
Tony?
Yes.
In accordance with Ohio Revised Code 321.261, Board of Commissioners acknowledges the receipt of the Portage County Prosecutor's Report of Activity in the DRATEC account through December 2nd, 2024.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion the Portage County Board of Commissioners acknowledge receipt of the second and third quarter 2024 population per diem reports for the Joint Juvenile Detention Center.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion the Board of Commissioners signs a letter of support for the competitive grant application submitted by Portage County Area Regional Transportation Authority, also known as PARTA, for funding of Ohio Department of Transportation SFY 2026 funding cycle.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make a motion the Board of Commissioners approves the reappointment of Thomas Grist, Maureen Haskell, and Michelle Sarr to the Portage County Developmental Disabilities Board of Trustees.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion the Board of Commissioners approves the reappointment of Constance Hawk, Patrick O'Malia, and John Ryan to the Portage County Port Authority Board.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion the Board of Commissioners authorizes the county administrator to exercise duties in addition to those delegated in resolution number 21-0396 and resolution number 21-0878.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion the Board of Commissioners approves the appointment of Melissa Fallen to the Portage County Law Library Resources Board.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion the Board of Commissioners approves the appointment of Rebecca Abbott to serve on the Portage County Community-Based Correction Board.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion the Board of Commissioners approves the withdrawal of Geauga County from the Joint District Court effective December 31st, 2024, and directing that the JDC be operated as a single county JDC effective January 1st, 2025.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes. If we could take about a 3 or 5 minute recess.
Yep.
to-
I did text.
Okay, we're gonna take recess for about 3 minutes. So
I'm sorry.
Clear my
That's
mind.
okay. I was in the middle of the phone. I don't know.
When you're
Put your
gone,
knuckles there.
it's all me and her, baby.
That's right.
Come on up.
Does that mean I'm
Okay,
gonna sit by
hi.
you?
Did you say put my knuckles there?
Yes, I did.
Hi, Shannon.
I'm
I was
sorry.
gonna put his knuckles there.
I'm just-
Hi.
What's all these?
Coming up early.
I got some, and we're a little bit early. Hank's not here yet, but I'll speak on his behalf because I had him give me a little synopsis. Do you remember where the diversion program moved out of at the Riddle Block building? And now
Yes.
they're over at the annex. So he would like that space kind of back because he had it at one time.
Yeah.
Because he said that there's grant funding for the Coleman Professional Services, and they're gonna be expanding the number of cognitive behavioral groups offered by the offenders, and they're gonna need that space for that area.
In the Riddle Block?
The Riddle Block
And they're
building
moving
for
out of-
adult probation.
Okay,
Yeah.
and they're gonna move out of Annex.
No,
they
no,
had
no,
it.
no.
I
The
missed it.
diversion,
Yeah.
the diversion was in that area,
Right.
that larger room.
Right.
And now they're out of there, so now Hank wants to move back into that area
Gotcha.
from where they
Yeah.
were.
Gotcha.
Is that okay with everybody?
Yes.
Perfectly okay.
I don't know.
Knuckles.
My point.
Now Hank was gonna come up here around this time, and he might come
He
back
doesn't
and
have
so.
to do that.
He doesn't-
You want me to let him know that we've already.
No.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
text him if you
No,
want to. He's like, I'll come talk, and I
No.
said, oh, I can speak on your behalf, but he says, I wanna see him anyway. I'm like, okay. So I'll just tell him it's okay. Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then I wanted to talk about Congressman Joyce's lease. They would like to, they just reached out to me and said they would like to continue the lease. My question is, do you want to continue the lease at $278 per month? I did the Maximus rate, and it is, the Maximus rate is at $179. However, we want to include security, utilities, and such like that.
Yeah,
So that would
there's
be.
no way.
And it's at $278 for, probably for that reason. So we'd include the extra $100 a month. Do you guys want to continue it at that? It is a 2-year lease that they currently have. So my question is if we do the 2-year lease in addition, we could create, it be a 1-year lease at the $278, and then the following year, we would increase it by 5%. Or we could just do a 1-year lease, see what the Maximus rate is again for the following year. What do you guys want?
Option one.
Option 1 for the 5.
You had to think about that, so did I.
Yeah,
option
wait,
one.
hang on, what was option 1? So you'd like to keep it at $278 and then 5% increase for the second year? What do you guys think?
Do you want higher than 5%? Or, I mean, you two
You
know
guys,
the
it's
realistic.
167 square feet that they have on the
Yeah.
first floor. They have 2 small little rooms.
And it includes
It's like
all the utilities and stuff. I
Mhm.
still say
Security.
279's a steal. But.
I'd say leave it there to me.
Have they
Yeah.
said anything? Anything to you?
Well, they wanna go now at the same
Yeah.
rate, so
Yeah,
that's what they said to me.
I don't care one way or the other,
Yeah.
quite frankly.
yeah, no,
Leave
it's
it.
nice having them here. So I say do the 279?
8, yeah, 9, 8,
278,
yeah.
For
Like some
first
change.
year?
For 2 years. 2 years.
Or you wanted the same for 2 years?
The same for 2 years, or do you wanna increase it 5% the
I
second year?
don't think you can change it if we did it, so I would just go 1 year myself.
Just have it a 1-year lease?
Yeah,
And then
we can
reevaluate it
review
the
with
second year?
Maximus. Cause I'm telling you, something's not right if it only calculates at $170. There's no
Well,
way
see,
you
we've
can rent any.
We're gonna we're gonna, in 2 years from now, all these improvements we're doing, it's gonna catch up. So the rate will be a lot higher.
So let's do it for 1 year,
Okay,
the option to renew.
1 year at the same rate. Okay, and then I have several resolutions.
It's Mike's turn.
Several is a bunch.
Yeah, sorry about
Okay.
that.
Fire away, Sabrina.
Oh,
There she
laryngitis.
goes.
Okay, I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into an agreement for development of a custom iPhone and Android mobile application for emergency management related information with Portage County Emergency Management and OCD LLC.
Second,
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into an agreement with Local Government Service Division of Auditor of the State for conversion of data for the preparation for financial statements for Portage County for the year ending in 2024.
Second,
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners accepts the contract change order number 2 in the final construction agreement with Melway Paving, Inc. for the 2024-405 resurfacing project for the resurfacing of various county roads.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to accept the maintenance guarantee for drainage improvements, erosion, and sediment control for Broomfield Commons subdivision in Broomfield Township.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners declares Compass Infrastructure Group most qualified firm as a result of review and analysis of qualifications and enter into negotiations for providing professional design services for the project known as Stowe Street Bridge Improvements.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners declares Manick and Smith Group, Inc., most qualified firm as a result of results in analysis of qualifications and enter into negotiations for providing professional construction administrative services for the project known as the replacement of Old Forge Road Bridge over Breakneck Creek in Ritztown Township, Portage County.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners approves plans and specifications and set date for accepting bids for the Old Forge Road Bridge replacement over Breakneck Creek in Ritztown. Did I just read that? No, oh no.
It is different.
Yeah,
A little
Township,
bit.
okay, Portage County.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into an equipment lease agreement with Lake Business Products on behalf of Portage County Recorder.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes?
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners approves and authorizes the execution of the real estate purchase agreement concerning the county-owned real estate property having permanent parcel 31-3490400217000, also known as 124 North Prospect Street, including units 122, 126, and 128, situated in the city of Ravenna, and further authorizing the execution of the deed conveying the real estate property from Portage County Board of Commissioners to the high bidder, Mr. Noble.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
The Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into an agreement with Sagewalk Claims Management Services, Inc. for workers' comp services for 2025. I'll make the motion.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into an amendment number 1 with Portage County Jobs and Family Services and Northeast Ohio Adoption Services for foster and adopted initial home assessment services for children's services.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into an agreement with Portage County Jobs and Family Services and Kim Stewart for adoption support services for children's services.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into an agreement with Portage County Jobs and Family Services and Hopetown Inc. doing business as Hope on Wheels to provide vehicle cleaning and detailing services.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners authorizes Portage County Jobs and Family Services to enter into an agreement with Portage County Guardianship Services Board to support appointment of public guardianship for adult protective services referrals.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into an agreement with Portage County Jobs and Family Services and the Lighthouse Family Center LTD for family and individual counseling and therapeutic services for children's services.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into an agreement between the Board of County Commissioners and Kronos Saras, Inc., doing a business as a UKG Company HRIS program for human resources management services.
Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I just, and because I won't see you for a while, we passed inspection on our elevator and it'll be up and running tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So
Maybe by the end of today.
all three will be,
Two.
Two.
oh, just two.
They'll start on the middle one on Monday, and that'll be it. They do look nice.
It looks very nice.
They do look really nice.
Very good.
Okay, put new carpet in the one.
It's nice. Yes.
Doesn't
I
go
like-
with the ones.
It looks nice, Michelle.
I could not stand that floor.
Well, and they scratched the crud out of it, so.
How dare they?
It does look better.
I want
I have to
names.
admit it. I was trying to find video. No.
Is there any public comment, Cassidy?
Not that I am aware of.
You know, I had an observation while we were sitting here. You know, we kill a lot of trees to have these packets every year.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be, and I'm glad I'm leaving as I make this, wouldn't it be nice to have a tablet on each of our desks that we could,
So years ago we
We
did.
used to have it.
So if you would like to go that route.
I was just sitting here
absolutely.
and it's like, that would be, to have instead of packets that are 2 inches thick.
I would be willing to go back to it. I don't know why we got away from it, but,
Cause you could add stuff, they could add stuff where in the middle of it.
well, we can make notes.
Yeah.
It was all through Adobe.
What was,
Is how we
it's the
reviewed it.
preference of the board. I mean, we absolutely can go that route, but it would have to be all three of you, or we don't, so.
Correct, and I'm not here, so I'm making a suggestion for adding
boy.
computers.
So we, on org day, how about we go that, we ask the question?
Yeah.
You can't order anything now anyway, cause
Right.
it's shut down,
Just,
but
common sense.
absolutely.
I
So we
just,
can work with IT. Mike, you like it? You're gonna think about it. You
I
got
just
time.
think it'd be absolutely phenomenal.
Oh,
I'm so pleased.
my last
you
suggestion.
brought that up.
I have a
Tony's
couple more to
legacy.
go. I have a couple more to go.
Changing the county over to tablets. That's your legacy.
I
All right,
just-
we will recess to 11.
All right, sounds good.
May you all have a very Merry Christmas.
You as well.
You too,
You too, Barb.
Barb.
Prosperous.
Okay, we'll come out of recess. Is there anything else come forward, board? Any public comment? I would just like to make a little bit of a comment. Today is my last day, board meeting, Board of Commissioners. I'd just like to say that it's been an honor to serve for the last 4 years as a commissioner in the county. It's the operation of this county has dispelled a lot of the government issues for myself. The way it's been run for the last 4 years, it's almost run like a business, and it's run by holding people accountable for what they do. I've checked with Shannon. We've accomplished 32 projects in this past year. So it's been an honor. Portage County is an awesome county. We're going to leave it to Sabrina and Mike and the new person that's coming in. But I just want to let the public know that it has been my privilege to be a commissioner in Portage County.
Well, it's been an honor to work with
Yeah,
you.
we appreciated you once in a while. Anyway.
So I'll take a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
You want to second it?
I will second that. Roll call?
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.